Hi, everybody. It's Gene Simmons, and you're not, and you're listening to the Potter Than Hell podcast with Steve, BC, BB, and Dylan. But you knew that, didn't you?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Potter Than Hell podcast. This is your last stop on the crazy train of hard rock and heavy metal. So sit back, buckle in, and hang on. Here we go.
Hello, Potter Than Hellions. Happy New Year. Welcome back to the Potter Than Hell podcast. This is Steve, your host. I'm joined as always by
BC
and
BB.
On the keyboards is
Dylan.
And we have a special guest in the studio today that actually just kind of came together yesterday. And we have our good friend
Ed Spangenberg from Click Tea Shop.
All right, Ed. Hey, welcome back. Welcome back, guys. Happy New Year. Hope everybody's holiday season was kick-ass. Mine kind of sucked because I had to work Christmas Day and New Year's Eve, which kind of sucked ass. But hope everybody had a great one out there. And Ed, welcome back.
Thanks for having me.
Before we get going, Ed, let's get right into your stuff. You were just at the New Jersey Kiss Expo last month, and give us the cliff notes on that.
It was really exciting. I got to go out there and meet a lot of the fans and met some new people there, and sold a lot of T-shirts, made some new connections, and I have some really good stuff coming out for 2019, so stop on by, check it out.
All right, Click Tees, and the link for Click Tea Shop will be in the episode when we post it.
In the show notes.
In the show notes. There you go. Thank you, Dylan. A couple apologies to throw out there. Last week's episode, I thanked everybody. Well, I thought I thanked everybody that I had on the show last year, and I totally dropped the ball. Mark Anthony K, totally. I had you on my list, but it was on the side, and I think I may not have mentioned Ken Keenan either. We love you guys. I sincerely apologize. Chris and Ed Jankowskis, I think I left you guys off the list too for some reason.
Did a great job.
I did. I kicked ass, didn't I? Sincere sorry. These guys have been guest hosts on the show, and they kicked ass. We've had Mark on multiple times for the Rush episode for Project Gemini. Ed and Chris Jankowskis did the Deep Purple with us, and Chris has been on for a couple different episodes also. Ken Keenan was on. He helped us out with he did the Gene Vault episode with us, and he did the Vinyl for Dummies one. So thank you guys. I apologize for omitting you from the list, not on purpose by any means. And also, for the last, probably since we've been doing this, I've been totally wrong on this one thing. I've been saying that the awesome kick-ass guitar player in Wasp now is Daryl Roberts. It is not. It is Doug Blair is the guitar player in Wasp. He's been there since 2006 up until the present time now. And all those ripping solos I've been talking about have been Doug Blair and not Daryl Roberts. So, Doug, sorry, buddy. And Daryl, I hope whatever you're doing now, you're doing good. Okay, couple quick things here. We'll get right into the news. All right, Ace Frehley seems to be wanting to do a vault type thing. He came out this last week and said that he has a whole bunch of old video footage of them rehearsing and a bunch of demos and pictures and everything. And what do you guys think?
I don't know. Does he have that much material to do a vault? Maybe he does. Who knows? I'd be interested to see what he's going to come up with.
I just think since he's been hanging out with Gene, buddy, I think Gene gave him a little glimpse of the bank account. Now Ace wants a piece of the action, but he's going to ride it Gene's coattails. But it would be cool. As a Kiss fan, you want to see that old shit that we haven't seen. And, maybe the demos are pretty cool, but I heard some of the demos are from the Elder, right? So...
Yeah, but he said he has a lot of the solos, the original solos for some of the songs and stuff.
Okay.
Because he said there were a lot of them that were cut out of that.
Well, look at the albums. He came out with three different versions of his solo album. That's Gene rubbing off on him there, I think.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I would love to see the footage too. Like they were talking about some 73 footage and stuff. That has got to be amazing. I mean, just the solos alone. Ace's following it's maybe thinking about it, he puts it in a spaceship rather than a vault. And then, he could possibly outsell, Gene, and then Gene would be pissed at that. Right?
Yeah, that's true. But I don't sincerely think Gene would be mad though, because I think I think he's happy when other people do cool stuff like that.
Yeah, there's two sides of the coin for me on this one.
To choose from?
Yeah, the optimistic side that's really excited that he's thinking of doing this because it'll be a really good boon for Kiss fans. They really want to hear the stuff that isn't released, and Paul's shutting them down. Gene's letting them do it, so having Ace and maybe Peter will be the next one to do it. And 3 out of the 4.
A cat litter box.
But then there's the pessimistic side where I'm like, this is a cash grab. He might half-ass it. So only time will tell, I guess, with this one.
Mm-hmm. I think it'll be cool. I think it'll definitely be interesting. Apparently, Michael Anthony has shot down the rumors of him returning to Van Halen. He says he hasn't even talked to the band. And now there's supposedly a date at Yankee Stadium where they're supposed to play with the Foo Fighters for a big, reunion concert or whatever. So I don't know if that's actually a thing. People are like interested in going, and they have the thing on Facebook where you can click it. I don't know. I think it's bullshit. I don't think it's an actual thing.
It'd be cool, don't get me wrong, to see it, but like you said, I don't think it's going to happen. Because if it's going to happen, why not start saying, hey, we're doing it. Get the hype going.
Right.
Build it up. If you're coming out and saying, no, I'm not doing it, so you're shooting it down already.
Do you know why Michael Anthony is always the holdout for these reunions and why he stays away from Van Halen? Do you know? I don't know.
Well, I know that the last time that he played with Van Halen, when he came back, when they did it with Sammy, they made him sign away all his publishing and all his rights to the logo and everything.
Oh,
so he can go back. So
go.
he's probably still rather pissed about that.
Yeah.
I would be.
And plus, he has an album coming out with Sammy, the Circle, Sammy and Jason Bonham. I think it's Jason Bonham, I think, that plays with that. And that's coming out sometime soon. Jen, you'll know for sure. But I don't know.
Yeah, it would be cool to see. We saw Van Halen on their reunion tour with Wolfgang, and I thought Wolfgang did pretty good. But you still as a fan, you still want to see the original 4 get back, and let bygones be bygones, and just get out there and tear this shit up. Because we all at this table know Michael Anthony was definitely the fantastic background vocals of Van Halen. I don't think Wolfgang had the vocal range that Michael Anthony has when we saw them, but. It would be amazing if they actually got back together and did something.
Yeah, I think anybody's lying to that says they wouldn't be interested in Michael Anthony coming back for a tour or for something, because Michael Anthony is such a crucial part of that original lineup. But I can understand both sides of the camp. I heard that from like on the Alex and Eddie side that he was a bit difficult to work with, but I heard from the the
more people that they're
side.
difficult to work with.
Yeah, so it's a tough thing, and people that started out as friends in the 70s sometimes become enemies in the 2010s, I guess. It's really sad.
They're all grown-ups. You don't have to live together. Just get together, play some shows.
I mean, but if you
Get
don't
that Jack
have
Daniels
to,
bass back on
if
stage.
you don't have to
They're
work
going
with
to work.
somebody you hate,
Yeah.
I can understand not wanting to do it.
They're going to work, though.
He has other things going on.
Yeah, it's not like he's,
He's not just he's
on
not
the,
Ace,
he's not on the bread line
Yeah,
or
he's
anything.
not like Vinnie Vincent twiddling his thumbs,
Oh, easy.
waiting for the call.
He's not getting the call either.
No.
All right, one more thing real quick. Ripper Owens kind of fired back a little bit at Yngwie about Yngwie's comments about
Ripped into
difficult
him, if you will.
singers and all that kind of stuff. But Ripper Owens said that he doesn't know why he says that, because he said he really enjoyed the time that he was in Yngwie's band and got along really well with them. And he thinks that Yngwie is saying that because he left the band and Yngwie didn't actually get rid of him, that he moved on. And so, I don't know. And Yngwie is a fucking terrible, terrible singer. And Yngwie's big thing is that he feels now that if he wrote the song, the singer's not as invested as the person that wrote the song. Like, all spouting off with, like, just bullshit.
I think Yngwie's in his own world. That's all I'm going to say.
Anyone else?
Yeah, I didn't see the article, but
I read it.
like-
He
like
said he
DC
would work
said.
with them again, though.
Yeah, he did.
He said
Which,
yeah.
which I would hope. I would buy another album if someone else was singing on it besides him.
Yeah. Let him do his.
Yeah. Let him shred elsewhere.
6 hours.
All right. That's our news for the day, and we'll get right back into the show. All right, and real quick, guys, before we move on to our main event here, which Dylan is actually going to be in charge of today, give me one or two things last year that were like your highlights of like our music world last year. BB, top of the head.
I was really excited how like the bands that I grew up with, Stryper, D. Snyder, you know, they actually came out with new music. You know, back in the 80s when you're listening to them, you didn't expect them to be around this long. And I thought that's a great testament to how tightly niched this, you know, headbangers little
were gonna
community
say ball.
that we have. We were. I was. This community, how it just loves the old style of music and it's still around. And I thought that was really, really neat because I never expected growing up with these guys, and now that, you know, we're all much older now and they're still releasing music.
Cool. How about you, Ed?
For me, I think that one of the coolest things was actually the expo, because before that I hadn't met anybody in the Ace Frehley band, which had been in contact with me, like Jeremy Asbrock and Phil Souse and Ryan Cook. So going there and meeting those guys was being in contact with them and them wearing my shirts has been a big thrill, but never getting the chance to actually see them face to face and meeting them was excellent. It was a great thrill.
Awesome. BC.
I'm gonna have to say, opposite of BB, I thought this would last forever until grunge came. But everything comes around full circle. But M3 is always the yearly weekend
The Exodus.
exodus from reality and just going back to the day and drinking your head off and having a good time. That was one of the highlights, as always. And of course, my main man, Lizzie Borden, finally coming back.
Who?
That girl, Lizzie Borden.
I never heard of her. How about Dylan?
Probably seeing Alkaline Trio live. That was
Hey, you never thought you
something
would.
I never thought I would see. So I was really pumped that I was able to experience that.
All right, cool. For me, I'm going to say two things. Main thing I'm going to say is probably doing the Gene Vault. That was just so awesome, and I had a great time. And I'm actually delighted and surprised that I was actually able to get all 4 original Kiss members' signatures like in 1 year on my Kiss album, on my first Kiss album. And I have Chris Granza to really thank for 2 of the signatures, because he allowed me to get mine signed when he got the painting from Paul Stanley, and he, thank you buddy, stood in line at the expo to get the album signed by Ace. So that was, and it's proudly displayed on my wall. So and I think this year coming up is going to be even better. There's bands are going to be releasing albums. It's crazy. It's getting saturated again. There's just so many bands out there now, and in so little time. And I just hope that it continues. Because everyone's getting older and stuff. So just enjoy it while it's out there, guys. All right, you guys out there, let us know what was your main highlight of 2018. Give us 1 or give us 2. Let us know, and we'll read them off on the air. All right, Dylan, you ready to rock and roll here, buddy?
I'm ready as I'll ever be. Here we go. Potter Than Hell Jeopardy Part 2, Electric Boogaloo. Okay, so going over the rules again,
Not
everybody,
format.
for everybody to go through. BC, you need to answer in the form of a question. Steve, you need to not buzz in before the question is read, please. BB, you did great last time. You don't
I'll
have to
just
change
wear my
anything.
championship belt.
Yeah, you don't have to change anything. Just
All right.
keep on being you.
I'm going to beat you with that belt.
Yeah.
Get a whooping.
Before we begin, does anybody have any questions about anything that's
I'd like
that's
to know
about
the
to
answer
happen?
to the first question that I picked.
Well, that's great.
Well, you get the answers.
You get the answer.
You have to
You
give a
have to
question.
say the question. So
Okay.
there you go. Okay, everybody ready?
Yeah, clear the thing because I just buzzed in.
Okay. Okay.
He just told him not to, and he's doing it already.
I got the jazz hands already.
I'm gonna dock you points a lot sooner than last time if you keep this up. Okay,
I just wanted to make sure it was working.
here are the first categories in round 1 of Potter Than Hell Jeopardy 2. We have What a Concept, alternate titles, Finish the Lyric, your favorite, Dad,
Ugh.
Bawling for Ballads, I'm in the Band, and Images and Words. BB, our resident champion, you can have your first pick of the category.
I will pick. I'm with the band for 100.
I'm with the
Dylan?
band for 100. David Coverdale, Glenn Hughes, Joe Lynn Turner. Well,
Steve's out.
somebody's already out of the running. Joe Lynn Turner, Ian Gillan, Roger Glover. BBC.
Who is Deep Purple?
Correct.
I just want to make it known that on regular Jeopardy, you can buzz in when you know the answer.
You can't.
You can't.
They don't count it until after. They lock you out until the question's finished.
Well, lock me out.
I can't lock you out with this program. Okay, BC's up 100. Way to go, BC. Proud of you, buddy.
I knew that.
Okay.
I knew that answer, by the way.
BC, your pick of the categories.
Let's do images and words for 100.
Images and words for 100. I knew you'd go for the Dream Theater category. Okay, so this one, we describe the album cover for you. You have to tell me what album this is. This album cover depicts a man in a suit and a woman in the backseat of a car. The man's hand is stuck by bubblegum to the woman's breast. Steve.
What is Scorpion's Love Drive?
Correct. Yeah, I had fun with this category too. Okay, your pick of the board.
Let's stick with images and words for 200.
For
I
200.
kind of like that one.
A sledgehammer lies on a white floor, the shadow of a hand above it as the blood pools around the hammer's head. Steve.
What is Metallica Kill 'Em All?
Correct.
Oh, I didn't know that one.
Okay, up to 300 in the lead. Next category.
Let's do What a Concept for 100, please.
What a Concept for 100. This album, a commentary on anti-rock Christian rock groups and activists, was the last to be certified platinum for the band. The lead singer loved the album, but the rest of the band and the public did not hide their secret hatred well. It's a concept album, and we have talked about it on the show. I'll say the last sentence has a hint to anybody? No? Okay, the answer is what is Kilroy Was Here by Styx. Okay.
Should have known that was going to be thrown in there somewhere.
Okay, still your board.
The mission's still better.
Still your board, Steve?
All right, let's stick with that. Now that I got
For
the
200?
thing of it, 200, please.
Okay. The first concept album by the artist, this album depicts the story of the titular character, a stillborn child's ghost. 7 silver spikes driven into her body are needed to put this child into bed. BB.
Abigail.
Incorrect.
Oh,
Steve, what is King Diamond Abigail?
Correct. Form of a question.
God damn it. I got BC disease.
You had the answer right, though, so I'm proud of you. Okay.
Let's try Bawling for Ballads for 200.
Bawling for Ballads for 200. This song was originally hated by the band, with the guitarist reportedly taking the tape out and stomping it with his foot. I guess they were going crazy and losing some sleep from this track. BB.
What is Kiss's Crazy Crazy Nights?
Incorrect. The last line has the clue, guys. Nobody?
No.
Ed, would you like to answer?
Is it Ozzy Osbourne Crazy Train?
It is not.
No.
Okay, the answer, everybody, is The Flame by Cheap Trick.
Oh, I didn't
I'm
know that.
going crazy. I'm losing some sleep.
Alright.
Yeah. Over you. Yeah, apparently Rick Nielsen hated the song so much at the beginning, he stopped the tape.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Let's try I'm in the Band for, what do we got, 200?
I'm in the Band is 200 down. Yep. Eric Turner, Jamie St. James, James Kodak, Janie Lane. BB.
Who is Warrant?
Correct. Back up to 0.
Yeah.
Way to go.
Let's stick with that category. I'm in the band with 300.
For 300. Ainsley Dunbar, Dean Castronovo, Jonathan Cain, Travis Thibodeau. Come on, guys. Really? Steve.
Who was Journey?
Correct.
Yeah,
That last name threw me off. I don't know who
I was
that
going to
is.
say that threw me off. I was thinking,
So that was 300. So you're up to
who is it?
800. Okay.
Yeah, where'd you get his name from?
Wikipedia.
Oh. I don't know.
Okay. Your pick.
Give me What a Concept for 200.
What a Concept for 200 is already taken.
Oh, 300 then.
300. Brother, Can You Hear Me? The most recent album released by the band, at least until next year. This double LP details the future U.S., where the noise machines, or Nomax, roam the world instead of music. We saw this album played live in its entirety. Steve.
What is Dream Theater?
Incorrect.
What is Dream Theater?
You already answered the question.
Like I say, you didn't name the album.
Oh, fucking blank on
The something.
Okay, well, since
Begins with an L, doesn't it?
No.
the answer was What is the Astonishing by Dream Theater.
Astonishing.
I knew it was Dream Theater.
It was not the album Dream Theater. Okay, your pick still.
All right, give me Finish the Lyric for 100.
Oh boy, here we go. The best category. Finish the lyric for 100. I hear the echo of a promise I made. When you're strong, you could stand on your own. But those words grow distant as I look at your face. Steve.
What is Forever by Kiss?
Incorrect. What's the category called? Oh, Jesus. Oh my God. Come on, guys.
I had this right song though, right?
I'm not going to say.
Can't say that, right?
I don't know if I know the exact wording.
I do.
BC.
I go
Formal
out of,
question.
what is kisses? What is if I go out of my mind? I'm drunk.
That is not correct.
I will not answer the question.
Okay.
Why did I pick this?
What is No, I Don't Want to Go It Alone?
Okay,
Jesus Christ. Steve, your pick.
Give me Balling for Ballads, whatever's next. 200?
Balling for ballads. 200 was taken, so you can do 100.
Give me 100.
Okay. For 100. You may have listened to this song playing on the radio. The lead singer came up with it when he called his girlfriend from a payphone at a laundromat and heard a man's voice on the other end. BC.
what is Warrants I Saw Red?
Incorrect.
I have no idea. Laundry man.
The first sentence is the clue. Nobody?
Nope.
Okay. The answer is, what is Every Rose Has Its Thorn?
I was going to say that too, but the laundromat theme threw me off.
Well, that's that. He wrote that in a laundromat.
Give me images and words, please, for what's next.
300.
300?
A man in a metal mask stares at the viewer with a wild eye, his arms bound in a red straitjacket. Steve.
What is Quiet Riot Mental Health?
Correct.
Damn it.
Give me the next one in that, please.
Okay, for 400. Two men are shaking hands on what looks to be a studio backlot. One man is on fire. This is a classic album, too. Ed.
Who is Pink Floyd? Wish You Were Here.
Correct. Come on, guys.
He's ahead of everybody now.
Yeah.
All right, give me the next one in that.
What do I
Okay,
win?
finishing up the category for 500. The statue of one of the band's members stands in front of several skyscrapers. I will say, we will be covering this era of the band in an episode coming up. Okay. The answer is, what is Stiff Upper Lip by AC/DC? It's a statue of Angus in front of
Oh.
skyscrapers. Okay. Well, can't win them all. Or most of them, for this matter. Still your pick.
Oh, my God. Give me the next one in Balling for Ballads. please.
Okay, so that is the 300, I believe. This tune was re-recorded in 1987 for the band's self-titled album. Only one word was changed in the chorus. The word hobo became drifter after the lead singer was afraid the lyric would be misheard. Think about a chorus with the word drifter in it. BC.
What is White Snakes? Here I go again.
Correct.
Yo!
Way to go, buddy.
As soon as it said drifter the second time, I'm like, yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, it was originally hobo.
Was it really?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. BC, your pick of the category.
Oh, God. What's left in Bound for Ballads?
I have 400 and 500, correct?
4.
For 400, often considered the only ballad in the original iteration of this founding heavy metal band, this song was later re-recorded by the singer and his daughter. In love together, they found a way. Obviously, the last sentence is the clue, people.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Nobody?
It's an Ozzy song, but
Is it? No.
Okay. So the answer is What Is Changes by Black Sabbath, and then it was re-recorded with Ozzy and Kelly.
Oh,
I remember something like that, but I had no clue what this song
Okay,
was.
BC, your pick.
I forgot let's finish off that category.
Okay. This song
Please.
this song was it was written when the drummer / singer of the band saw how quickly his younger sister was growing up. BC.
What is Night Ranger's sister Christian?
Very correct.
BC.
Dark Horse.
BC is
Sentimental.
getting up there.
Drummer.
Okay, your pick.
Night Ranger. Did we do anything in the alternate titles yet?
We did not.
Let's try to 100.
100. Here we go. So this one, I'm going to give you an alternate title of a song. You have to tell me what that song is. Steam on the Lake. Steve.
What is Smoke on the Water?
Correct. Okay.
Let's do the next one.
200. The Big Facade. BB.
The Grand Illusion.
Incorrect.
I got BC disease today.
Steve.
What is the Grand Illusion?
Correct.
Let's do the next one.
Okay. Expire while wearing your footwear. BB.
What is Die with Your Boots On?
Correct.
We'll keep going with the same category
Okay.
for 400.
Vermin in the Basement. Steve.
What is Rats in the Cellar?
Correct.
Let's finish that one out. It always comes to rats when it's me, isn't it?
Okay,
It's not
so
weird.
for 500. Graveyard Fences. BB.
What is Cemetery Gates?
Correct. Okay, that's the end of that category. You still have Bowling for Ballads, Finish the Lyric, and What a Concept open.
Let's go with Finish the Lyric for 200, is it?
200, yep, because nobody likes this category. She ain't exactly pretty. She ain't exactly small. That's exactly why I picked this one. At least you guys know what the song is this time.
Oh, we all know what this is. I'm trying to think what it.
Damn it.
I can hear it.
I know it. It's in my head, but
Anybody want to give it a try?
Can I go blah, 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 blah?
You
blah,
cannot. I'll mark that as wrong. Steve.
what is 42? What is 42, 39, 56? You could say she's got it all.
Correct. You got it.
Nice.
I want to make sure I had the numbers.
Yeah, the numbers were the tough part. Okay, what would you like to
I'd
do?
do that next one for that.
300.
For this category.
We go out into the world and take our chances. Fate is just the weight of circumstances.
Oh, I know the song, but I don't know it. I know the song, but I don't. Can I get half points if I give you the song?
No, you cannot. You did that before with Forever. What is Forever by Kiss? No, nobody. Okay,
It's Subdivisions from Rush.
it's not Subdivisions
No?
from Rush.
Oh, well, that
it's
ain't
Roll the
definitely what I
Bones
don't
from Rush. And the lyric is, "That's the way that Lady Luck dances. Roll the bones." Okay. Next category. Still your pick.
Stay with that.
Okay. So for 400. Daily double.
I knew it was going to be in this stupid category.
Okay, what would you like to wager?
100.
Zero.
Okay. For 100. Enter the arena and hit the lights. Step up now, you're in for a ride. This isn't war, ain't no fun and games. You're never gonna get
I don't
this.
even know the song.
Okay, so you
I
wanna
think I know the song.
give it up?
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't have no idea.
So the song is what's the song?
Risk by Megadeth?
It's Crush 'Em by Megadeth,
Yeah.
correct?
Oh, yeah.
And the lyric is, "We get it up, you go down in flames."
Oh, God.
Yeah. So, you lost 100 points, but still your category.
Keep going with that.
Okay. So
Get rid of this bitch.
a mulatto, an albino.
Can I
Are you
just say
allowed
the
to say
next
that?
one?
Are you allowed to say that?
Can I just say the next? Is it just one or you have to finish it?
No, you have to finish it.
Oh.
Okay. Nobody wants to buzz
I don't-
in.
I-
Okay. So it smells like Teen Spirit from
Yeah,
Nirvana.
mosquito,
A
jalapeno.
A mosquito, my libido is
Oh.
how you finish that lyric.
Damn it.
That's not in format.
I didn't know
Okay,
the
that
lyrics,
category
so-
is finished. It's still your pick, Steve.
What's left?
What a Concept and Bowling for Ballads.
Give me what a concept, whatever's next.
Oh wait, it's not Bowling for Ballads. I'm in the band. It's next. Okay, so What a Concept. The next one is 400. This double album depicts the life of a philosopher and author who predicted the end of the world. Do you believe? Steve.
What is Judas Priest Nostradamus?
Correct.
Give me the next one in the concept.
Okay, so that's the last one.
Okay.
White Whale, Holy Grail. This album from heavy metal band Mastodon tells the tale of Moby Dick. Better get your harpoons ready. Steve.
What is Leviathan?
Correct. Okay. So I'm in the band is left.
Okay, give me that.
Okay, I believe...
For whatever's next.
300 is... Or
It's either 3 or I think
400.
it's 4.
400, okay. Richie Kotzen, Tracy Guns, Bobby Dahl, CeCe DeVille, and Phil Collin. Sorry. Go again. BB rang in too early. Steve.
What is Poison?
Correct. Okay.
Tracy Guns threw me off.
Yeah. He was in there for a bit. Okay, so
there for a cup
finishing
of coffee.
finishing up the
Go
thing
ahead.
for 500. Anton Fig, John Regan, Richie Scarlett, Arthur Steed. BC.
Who is Freely's Comet?
Correct. Okay. BC.
That's actually wrong. It's not Freely.
Oh my God. Get out of here. Go away. Okay. That's the end of Single Jeopardy. Let's go into Double Jeopardy, everybody.
What's our point scheme here?
So far, we are at BB has 1,000, BC has 1,200, and Steve has 2,800.
And Ed has what?
400.
Ed has already won.
Ed's been declared the new winner.
Okay, so the categories for Double Jeopardy: Rockstar Cameos, Film Edition, Rock and Roll Before and After. Now, let me explain that category. So, like in Wheel of Fortune, it's a before and after thing. So, like, it's the start of one thing, and the end of it is the start of another. So, like Stairway to Heaven and Hell. So, something like that. I Didn't Know You Could Read. Name the Single. Music Video Madness. And Highest Grossing. I'll give you 3 albums from an artist. You tell me which one is the highest grossing album. Okay, so let's start off with our lowest person, BB, right now. What would you like to pick first, sir?
Let's go with Rockstar Cameos for 200.
In the film Rockstar, Mark Wahlberg plays the replacement singer in an all-star band consisting of Jason Bonham, Jeff Pilson, and this famous guitarist. He can be seen saying "Hello, Wichita" while shooting his shotgun at a roadside. Steve.
Who is Zach Wilde?
Correct.
I believe
The
unbearded Zach Wilde.
Unbearded.
I think he's bearded in that.
No,
I think he's unbearded, I
I wanna
think.
say he's
unbearded.
bearded.
he's unbearded.
Okay.
Part of the movie.
Okay, your pick of the categories.
Let's stick with that. 400, please.
400. This band made an appearance in the Dirty Harry sequel, The Deadpool, though their lead singer was played by a then unknown Jim Carrey. It might not be so easy to spot them in the early scenes in the movie. The clue is in the last sentence. I really hide these clues well. Anybody? Steve.
Who is Guns N' Roses?
Correct.
Ooh.
Yeah, they were in the Deadpool. Actually, Slash at one point is holding a harpoon that ends up being important in the plot later on. But yeah, Jim Carrey was like the lead singer.
I remember that.
I didn't know that.
The Jim Carrey part. Yeah.
Weird, wild. Okay.
Give me the next one on that. I like this one.
Yeah. Okay, for 600 Rockstar Cameos. Fittingly, this artist appeared in Freddy's Dead: The Final Nightmare as Freddy Krueger's stepfather. Maybe he felt bad about contributing a song to the Friday the 13th movie 5 years before. Steve.
Who is Alice Cooper?
Correct.
That crappy song.
He's
You should feel bad.
He's the man behind the mask.
Let's mix it up here. Let's do Music Video Madness for 200.
For 200, Music Video Madness. This music video has it bad for the school theme. From the bus stop to the classroom, there's even a mini versions of the band attending class with Waldo. BB.
What is Hot for Teacher?
Correct.
We'll keep going in that category.
Okay.
I got my pencil.
That was a 200. Okay, Music Video Madness for 400. This video features the musician as the Mad Hatter in a surreal take on the already surreal Alice in Wonderland. Steve.
What is You Don't Come Around Here No More?
Damn it.
Correct. I'll give it to you. That's
Tom
not
Petty.
quite the title. It's just Don't Come Around Here No More. But I'll
Okay.
give it to you. So that's 400. Okay, your pick.
Let's do I Didn't Know You Could Read for 200.
I Didn't Know You Could Read for 200. This song details the plot to the book Dune by Frank Herbert. though the band could not actually secure the rights to name the song after it. Steve.
What is Iron Maiden to Tame a Land?
Correct.
Let's stick with that.
Dylan has to do math at 8 o'clock in the morning. Okay, so 400. Though they released an instrumental named for one of H.P. Lovecraft's famous creations, Metallica actually has lyrics to this track off of Master of Puppets talking about the Cthulhu mythos. And it's a great song. Nobody? Okay, it's The Thing That Should Not Be.
I was going to say that. I hate that song.
No, I know, that's why I put it in there.
That's why I figured it was going to be, but I couldn't think of the exact name.
Okay, still your pick.
Let's continue on with that.
Okay, for 600. Sing this song, one of many based on J.R.R. Tolkien's The Lord of the Rings that name checks Gollum and Mordor. Hopefully the band finds the queen of all their dreams. There's actually a couple hints in this one.
I know it.
Okay, well, you haven't said it, so it's What is Ramble On by Led Zeppelin. Okay. Still your pick.
Let's do Rock and Roll Before and After for 200.
Okay, Rock and Roll Before and After. A song from Kiss's debut album becomes a Joan Baez cover from Judas Priest. Steve.
What is Black Diamonds and Rust?
Correct. So that's kind of how the category works, everybody. This marker sucks. Fucking thing sucks.
Let's do the next one for that one.
Okay, for 400. An opening track from Iron Maiden turns into an album from Def Leppard. BB.
What is Ace's High and Dry?
Correct.
Good job.
Okay. Next category.
Let's keep going with that for 600.
For 600. Y&T's highest charting hit from Down for the Count becomes a track off of AC/DC's Highway to Hell. Steve.
What is Summertime Girls Got Rhythm?
Correct.
I couldn't figure the AC/DC one out.
Okay, my brain needs a break from that category. Give me Rockstar cameos for the next.
For 800. This band appeared in Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band as the future villain band, fighting off Peter Frampton and the Bee Gees. They couldn't come together, apparently. Steve.
Who's Aerosmith?
Correct.
Let's try highest grossing for 200.
Highest grossing for 200. Okay, from Kiss. Dress to Kill, Animalize, Crazy Nights. Steve.
What is Animalize?
Incorrect.
Really?
I was going to say that. To the
BB.
What is Crazy Nights?
Correct.
I would have said Animals.
I always thought it was Animalize because of Heaven's on Fire.
Yeah, well, it wasn't.
How about we go with Name That Single?
Name that
for
single.
200.
For 200, name that single. Daily double.
Right.
Okay, what would you like to wager? You have 1,700
20,000.
right now.
500.
So for 500, here we go. From Black Sabbath, Heaven and Hell. Heaven and Hell, Children of the Sea, Die Young.
And it's probably not what I'm going to say. Die Young. What is Die Young?
That is correct.
Dun, dun. Ding, 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 ding.
Way to go. That was good.
Nice.
Okay, your pick of the categories.
Let's go with highest grossing for 400.
Highest grossing for 400. Judas Priest, Painkiller, Nostradamus, British Steel. It's going to be BC, but hold on one second. Okay, so here's the thing. It's not actually highest grossing, it's highest charting is what it's supposed to be. So these are the albums that charted the highest.
Oh, well, that changes things.
BC.
Okay, shit. I'm going to say, what is Painkiller?
Incorrect.
Really?
Yeah. Steve.
What is Nostradamus?
Correct.
Really?
Yeah.
That's horrible.
I would have said British Steel.
See, that's where I was going next.
That would have been my next thing. I never thought that.
Yeah, so this is according to the Billboard 200.
Mm-hmm.
So let everybody know.
So I should get those 200 points back that I lost.
No, that's okay, because you're in the lead right now, so you're fine.
All right. What was that one?
That was 400.
Let's do highest charting
Highest charting
for
Charting,
600,
for 600.
please.
Okay. Daily double. Okay, you have 6,200. What would you like to wager?
200.
So for 200. From Megadeth, Cryptic Writings, Rust in Peace, Risk.
What is Cryptic Writings?
That is correct.
That I trust. Almost honest.
Okay.
Let's go back to, let's do rock and roll before and after for the next one.
I believe that is 800. The lead single off Aerosmith's Get Your Wings becomes Van Halen's first U.S. top 20 charter off of Van Halen 2. Steve.
Same old song and what is same old song and dance the night away?
Let me just double check that. I think that's right. Yes, it is. Correct.
Good job.
Let's try I Didn't Know You Could Read for whatever's next.
800. Anthrax has included many references to the works of Stephen King in their catalog, but this album title and the song it shares its name with are based off of The Stand. Steve.
What is Spreading the Disease?
Incorrect. Anybody else?
Oh.
Okay, what is Among the Living? Among the Living.
Give me the next one for that. We'll finish it up.
Okay, finishing it out for 1,000. Rush has been known for their literary songs, but this track is based off the famous Samuel Taylor Coleridge poem Kubla Khan. For they have dined on honeydew and drunk the milk of paradise. Nobody?
Crickets.
Okay. The answer is, what is Xanadu? Xanadu.
All right, let's go back to Name the Single.
Name the single. Okay, so for 400 is the next clue. From AC/DC's Back in Black. Rock and Roll Ain't Noise Pollution, Shoot to Thrill, or Have a Drink on Me. Nobody?
Everyone's afraid to answer that.
Okay.
I don't want to lose
The
any
answer
points.
is, what is Rock and Roll Ain't Noise Pollution? So get off your ass and come down here. It's rock and roll ain't no rhythm, man.
All right, let's do. Is there any left in rock and roll cameos?
Yes, the last one. So for 1,000, I've got a confession to make. Under heavy makeup, this musician appeared in Tenacious D and The Pick of Destiny as the devil himself. He even managed to perform the drums for the entire soundtrack. BB.
Who is Dave Grohl?
Correct. Okay. That category is finito. What would you like to pick?
How about we go with name that single for 600?
For 600, from Judas Priest, Point of Entry, Turning Circles, Desert Plains, Hot Rockin'. Steve.
What is Hot Rockin'?
Correct. Okay, your pick.
Let's stick with that.
800. From Twisted Sister, Stay Hungry. I Wanna Rock, Stay Hungry, Burn in Hell. BC.
What is I Wanna Rock?
Correct.
Rock.
What would you like to pick? There's one left in that. There are two left in Music Video Madness.
Let's
two in
finish
House
off.
Grossing.
Let's finish off that category.
Okay, name the single for 1,000. From Motley Crue's Too Fast for Love. Piece of Reaction, Stick to Your Guns, Too Fast for Love.
This is tricky.
Yes, it is. That's why it's the $1,000 clue.
You live on the edge.
BC.
What is Stick to Your Guns?
That is correct.
I was gonna say.
I was like, depending on what version.
You stuck to your guns and you did it. Okay, your pick. You have stuff left in Music Video Madness, highest charting.
Let's go to
and-
highest chart and whatever's next.
Okay, so highest charting for 800. From Scorpions, Love It for Sting, Savage Amusement, or Blackout. Steve.
What is Love at First Sting?
Incorrect.
Really?
Yep.
Really? Yeah.
Not Steve. BC.
What is Savage Amusement?
Correct. Charted at number 5.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, that's got Rhythm of Love on it. I hate that song.
See, like the older stuff, I don't think really.
But I thought Love at First Sting because it had Rocky with a Hurricane. Rocky like a Hurricane.
You would think.
Seriously. Yeah.
You gotta look at the way the world does. That's what we
But that was when
I prefer
that music was out,
Blackout.
though.
Blackout, yeah.
I do too. All right, give me Music Video Madness, whatever's next.
Okay, so that is what? 600?
Yeah.
Okay, the remake of this song has a music video where the two collaborating groups are practicing in adjacent rooms. Eventually, the walls break down and they finish the song together. You ain't seen nothing until you've seen this video. BB.
What is Walk This Way?
Correct.
Okay.
Very good. That was 600. So. It's a good music video, too.
Ain't seen nothing done.
I'll stick with that category for 800.
For 800. This strange video takes place in a cathedral, with the singer first appearing in a mask meant to parody televangelist Jimmy Swaggart. Eventually, pigs show up, as there's no rest for the wicked. BB.
What is Miracle Man?
Correct. I was hoping you'd get that one. Okay.
And let's close out the category.
4,000. Music video madness. This video has the band playing a high school talent show where their satanic music activates a girl's psychic powers like in Carrie. Can you hear the rumble that's calling? This one's a little bit of a tough one.
I know, but I don't know if it's the right one.
Okay. Well, it's
Ghost.
It is from Ghost. It's What is Cerise from Ghost. It's a good music video.
I thought that's what it was.
Okay. So we have...
I think the only one that's left is the highest
Highest
charting
group-
for 1,000?
And Rock and Roll Before and After as well, I think. For 1,000.
Let's go with highest
Highest-
grossing.
Highest charting for 1,000.
Charting.
That's
Yeah.
my bad completely. Okay. Closing up the category for highest grossing. From Styx. Kilroy Was Here, The Grand Illusion, or Equinox.
How is the mission not up there?
BC.
I'm gonna take a wild guess and say what is Killer Was Here.
Correct. It charted at number 3.
Is that even fair that album was in 2 categories tonight? Is that it?
There's still a bunch of other categories it could be in. Okay, so Rock and Roll Before and After for 1,000. The last clue in Double Jeopardy. Deep Purple's 1971 album and title song becomes a 1983 album and title song from Accept. This is a fun one. I really enjoyed this one. Nobody? Okay, what is Fireballs to the Wall?
Fireballs.
Okay, so that ends Double Jeopardy. Currently, we have BB at 4,600, BC at 4,400, and Steve at 6,200. So before we go into Triple Jeopardy, we're going to take a short break and be back right after this with our hidden gems as well.
Check out these services provided by the Puni Esquire Network. So you've met that special person and you're ready to spend the rest of your life with them. Please consider Wright Party Planning to help set up all of your wedding needs. Each experience is unique. Our team will tend to your every need so you and your special someone can concentrate on spending the rest of your single life and having fun. We specialize in overall party planning, including catering, the beautiful ceremony, inviting your friends, rehearsal dinners, etc. As we like to say, don't fret, Wright Party Planning is your best bet. Did your till death do your part relationship just take a turn for the worse? Understand that your partner is going to do everything possible to win, even though they supposedly love you with all of their heart. Your fight needs to be in the right hands. Please consider BCBB Legal Services to handle all of your divorce proceedings. We understand what you were going through and we want to be there for you. Our team specializes in digging for the deep dirt, using every ethical and non-ethical piece of data we can find to ensure that you come out as a winner in the end. As we like to say, you once were willing to say I do, now be willing to say I don't. There will be a time when your life comes to an end. None of us are invincible. You should arrange your funeral services well before you pass away, so your loved ones aren't burdened by it when you expire. When you are ready to deal with your inevitable demise, might we suggest Dylan's Funeral Home? We specialize in burial services, cremation, invitations, so you don't have to worry about what happens when you are no longer around. As we like to say, you have made it through yesterday, but today is a different day. Well, there you go. Everything you need for your wedding, divorce, and funeral needs. Act now. Not only do you get 20% off of your wedding planning, but if you call in the next 30 minutes, you will get 33% off your divorce proceedings and a buy one, get one half off for your funeral arrangements. Just call 1-800-WHY-DID-I. That's 1-800-949-3434. Again, that's 1-800-WHY-DID-I or 1-800-949-3434. Or check out our website at PuniEsquireNetwork.org. As we always say, we'll get you married, we'll get you married. So call now. Wright Party Planning, BCBB Legal Services, and Dylan's Funeral Home are all affiliated with the Pooney Esquire Network, LLC. Void where prohibited.
All right, a little break in the action here. I'll take over the reins for a couple minutes here. We'll do a little hidden gem portion here. BB, what do you got for us this week?
BC and I saw these guys back in the day down in Philadelphia, Clutch. I'm gonna bring out one of their songs, "Electric Worry," from the 2007 album "From Beale Street of Oblivion." It is fantastic, kick-ass song.
You mean of Oblivion?
What?
Yeah,
Beale Street of Oblivion?
Yeah, if I could spell it right.
What did you say? Ovulation. Is that what you said?
It's early. I'm not even drinking. God damn it!
What the fuck is ovulation?
Yeah, just so you guys know out there, we actually started recording this at 8 in the morning on a Sunday.
Oh
on,
my lord!
This is the earliest.
The 30th of December it is today. Okay, the electric ovulation, is that what it is?
The Electric Worry.
Electric
What's
Worry.
your worry from Beale Street of Oblivion?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Okay,
I think it's gonna stop there. Just listen to the song. That's it.
check it out.
Just
Check it out.
Okay.
God damn it.
Ed, how about what do you got one for us today?
I was thinking about it last night when you mentioned that I'd come up with something. So, and I just recently rediscovered listening to this band again, and I love these guys and actually put it in my yearbook as one of my favorite bands, and it's Hanoi Rocks. Two Steps to the Move. Just those guys. They're from Finland, and they had the effect on all the LA Guns and Guns N' Roses and the style and the look, but just an amazing band. And it's a shame that what happened with Vince Neil and the car accident and their drummer Razzle. Yeah, I think they were on their way to really superstardom.
Yeah.
And but I listening to them again, and I just love listening to them, all their albums back then.
And Michael Monroe's still doing stuff.
I know he
Still
is.
putting
Yeah,
stuff out.
yeah. I don't know if I'm a big fan of that stuff right now.
He had an album out a couple years ago
Yeah,
that
it was
was
decent.
good, but
Yeah.
the newer stuff I'm not really familiar with. I haven't really had a chance to check them out. Cool. BC.
We're gonna go up north to Toronto, Canada, with the band called Skullfist,
Okay.
and the song's called "You Belong to Me" off of their 2018 "The Way of the Road" album.
That almost made my list. Actually,
I guess discovered these guys like 3 days ago.
Is that new?
yeah. I sent you it, and you're like, I don't like the singer.
Oh, did you?
I really like the guitar. And
Yeah, the
everything.
guitar
I forget
work is phenomenal.
on it. So check it out.
Skullfist. All right, Dylan.
Mine's going to be a documentary. Have you ever heard of the Eagles of Death Metal, Dad?
Yeah, they're the ones that got attacked in Paris.
Well, this documentary is about that. It's called Nos Amis, which in French is Our Friends, and it's about them having that concert during the terrorist attacks in Paris, and just how they reacted to it, and it gets really emotional. Actually, it's directed by Colin Hanks, who's Tom Hanks' son. It's a really well done documentary that shows where the band's mindset was during the whole thing.
I saw it.
It's
Yeah,
it's
it was
really
great.
it's really moving at times, and
Yeah.
I was blown away by it. So that's gonna be my hidden gem for this week.
All right, cool. Mine is going to be, it's actually a new album that came out, and this was a band for some reason I just I couldn't get into, but then they put a new album out. I think it came out actually this month in December or November. The new Metal Church album, Damned If You Do. It's really good. I was pleasantly surprised. For some reason, I could never get into Metal Church at all, but it's a really good album. So it's a brand new album, Damned If You Do. It just came out. It's a rocking album. It's friggin' excellent. So check it out. All right, there's our gems. We have Hanoi Rocks from Ed. We have Skullfist by BC. You Belong to Me. We have Clutch, the Electric Worry. Something ovulation, something from BB. We have the Eagles
Eagles of Death Metal.
Eagles of Death Metal.
Yes. No
Documentary from Dylan.
Yeah.
And Metal Church from me. So we will go right back into actually Triple Jeopardy.
We're gonna go into Triple Jeopardy, but first let's do our little, talking to the contestants part of it. So let's start with Steve. You're currently in the lead, but last time you completely blew your lead by betting it all and getting it wrong. Do you think you're going to make that same mistake today?
I am not going to make that mistake today, but I didn't get it wrong. I just didn't put it in the form of a question.
Yeah, so you got it wrong by the rules of the competition. BB, the previous winner from last time we did this. Are you feeling confident going into Triple Jeopardy? The points are tripled.
Well, I'm not very confident at all. No, last time we were heavily drinking the alcohol. Today we are drinking caffeine, which is not working with my brain today. So I'm not very confident, but I'll put on my my Ferguson cowboy hat and hope for the best.
Okay. BC.
What does that mean?
The Turd Ferguson.
Turd Ferguson from Saturday Night Live.
Yeah, Burt Reynolds wrote his name down.
They
as
do a
Turd
Jeopardy
Ferguson.
thing. Will Ferrell.
Celebrity Jeopardy.
I don't watch that.
He's got to get out more often. Jesus.
BC, I would call you the dark horse of the competition. Creeping right up there. You're 200 points behind BB. What's your strategy going into Triple Jeopardy?
Just trying to stay afloat.
Okay. Well, stay afloat you will as you get your pick from these categories for Triple Jeopardy. So we have Bad Boys of Broadway, Death Becomes Them, Game On, Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, or the Crock and Bowl Hall of Shame, depending on who you are, Hotter Than Hell by the Numbers, and Newlywed Game Dylan Edition. So we'll see how well you know me. BC are in last place. You get your pick.
That's BC.
Yeah, I said BC.
Did you say BB?
I said BC.
Oh, I thought you said, I'm
Jesus
sorry.
Christ. That's minus 100.
Steve's not drinking yet either.
This morning thing's killing everybody. Let's try Death Becomes Them.
Okay, for 300. This drummer died of heart cancer on November 24th, the same day as Queen lead singer Freddie Mercury. Ironically, the last music video this musician was in was a cover of a certain Argent song. BB.
Who is Eric Carr?
Correct.
What is the cover of the song?
I'll give you bonus points if you can name the song. I won't take away points, though, if you guess wrong. Oh.
Could I buzz in?
I bet then.
Did you buzz in?
I said I was give him bonus points.
You can answer it.
Go ahead, Ed. I'll let Ed answer it.
Go.
We know we both have the same answer. Go ahead.
Who gave rock?
Incorrect.
Who gave God rock and roll to you? Or
God
What is
rock and
God
roll to
gave
you,
rock and roll to
too.
you?
How do you pronounce that with
Okay.
the two and the two who's?
Okay, BB, your pick.
Game On for 300.
Game on! Okay. Welcome to the show. This band had a video game called The Nightmare Child and a comic book to tie into their original lineup reunion album, where only one song had every member playing on it. The game isn't great. First sentence is the clue. BB.
Who is Kiss?
Correct. Yeah, it was the full title of the video game was Psycho Circus, or it's Kiss, Psycho Circus, The Nightmare Child. And it's a really crappy video game. It's like a first-person shooter, I think.
Gotcha.
It's not great, Bob. Okay, slowly but surely getting up there.
Hall of Fame for 300.
Hall of Fame for 300. Rock and Roll Hall of Shame. As of next year, this Gold Dust woman will be the first to be inducted twice into the Hall of Fame. Steve.
Who is Stevie Nicks?
Correct.
Let's stick with that for the next one, please.
Rock and Roll Hall of Fame for 600. I'll handle this with care. This band is the only group to have all of its members inducted without having the band itself in the Hall of Fame. I'll say that the band is a supergroup. I don't know if you guys will know this. I don't know why I put this as a 600 clue. It's a pretty tough one. The first sentence is the hint. BB.
Who are the Traveling Wilburys?
Correct. Holy shit, you did it.
That should have been $1 million
It's
question.
not in format.
Hey, they're in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Well, all their members are, at least. I thought that was interesting.
Jeff Lynne's in there?
Yeah. Okay. Your pick, BB.
How about Hotter Than Hell by the Numbers?
Okay, for 300.
Sure.
The number of episodes before this one currently released. No looking. BB.
What are 77?
Correct.
Phew.
Wow.
He's looking at his phone.
How am I
What are you looking at down there?
He's not looking at anything. I'm right next to him.
What was it, 77?
77.
Oh, yeah?
Really, 69.
Okay, this mark fucking sucks.
I was going to say 76.
Okay.
That's only because I listened to it yesterday.
All right.
Okay. Okay, your pick.
That's a lot of beer.
It's a lot. It is a lot of beer.
How about we'll stay with that
need to be
category for
sponsored by
600?
For 600, Putter Than Hill by the numbers. The number of episodes, counting two-parters as 2 episodes, like they're each their individual episode, where Kiss and its members were the main subject.
Main subject?
The main subject.
Yeah.
I'll say it's an even number. Might be more than you think. Might be less than you think. I should have had this as my Final Jeopardy.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. 2 partners says 2 episodes.
If you guys don't want to, I'll just. Nobody wants to answer?
Go ahead.
It's 10 episodes.
I was gonna say 10.
10 episodes. Well, you didn't, so. Okay, BB, still your pick.
Let's stay with that for 900.
For 900, the number of bands included in the Hotter Than Hell March Madness bracket. BB,
What are 64?
correct. Taking the lead.
I like this category. Let's keep going.
Okay.
I'm going to keep drinking coffee and keep going.
Okay, for 1,200, the amount of dollars Steve ended up with after the last Hotter Than Hell Jeopardy. Steve.
What is 0?
Correct. Okay, back in the lead. This is the wild points here. Okay.
Let's
pick.
do the newlywed game.
Newlywed Game. What number would you like to pick?
300.
For 300. This album was considered by Dylan to be the best work of the Foo Fighters. We covered it on an episode.
Yeah.
You all listened to it front to back. Well, this is...
The album with rope on it, right?
I
don't know what
I
that
know.
album is.
Okay, the answer is what is Wasting Light?
Damn it.
Wasting Light.
I can see the cover,
I
the
know.
colors, and
What
everything. God damn it.
Still your pick?
Let's go 600 in that one.
For 600. Hopefully you guys get this. There's one artist that Dylan absolutely cannot stand. He thinks his name is pretty misleading. Steve.
Who is Kid Rock?
Correct. Hate him. He's the worst. So what number was that?
The second one.
Second one.
So that's 600. Okay. So
Let's
that's-
go 900 on that one.
For 900. Dylan's favorite Ozzy Osbourne guitar solo is on this song.
Favorite guitar.
Steve.
What is Mr. Crowley?
Correct. This is where somebody could run away with it.
Let's go Death Becomes Them for 600.
Yes, I believe so. And this guitarist's life was tragically cut short in a plane crash. Some say he was fighting for control of the vehicle when the pilot wanted to steer it into the band's tour bus below. BB.
Who is Randy Rhoads?
Correct. Very sad. Very, very sad. BC, you got to get in the game here. These are the points.
I've hit it 3 times.
Okay, BB, your pick.
How about Death Becomes of Them for 900?
Okay. This cowboy from hell met his untimely end when a crazed fan stormed the stage and shot him. He was buried with Eddie Van Halen's guitar from Van Halen 2 and was laid to rest in a Kiss casket. Steve.
Who is Dimebag Darrell?
Correct.
I did Steven that one.
Yep, DC was a little early on that one. Premature buttonlation. Let's try Bad Boys of Broadway for 300.
Bad Boys of Broadway for 300. This is a fun category to pick us up after that. Now I know you know this lead singer portrayed the titular role in a Toronto production of Phantom of the Opera. BC. BC.
Who is Paul Stanley?
Correct. Okay. Okay, BC, your pick
Let's stick with that one for 6.
for 600. Talk about monkey business. This frontman had a turn as the dual role of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde on Broadway, as well as appearing as Riff Raff in the Rocky Horror Picture Show. He even played Jesus in a touring production of Jesus Christ Superstar. BC.
Who is Sebastian Bach?
Correct.
Yeah, BC.
A theater goer.
This is scary. Maybe because it's such a...
I'm Jesus Christ, mother truckers.
Mother truck ass. Stand up for my play.
Okay, BC, your pick.
Yes, stick with that one. Keep going.
Okay, for 900, Bad Boys of Broadway. Speaking of Jesus Christ Superstar, this shock rocker appeared in the recent NBC live and concert version of the musical as King Herod, alongside John Legend as the title role. Steve.
Who was Alice Cooper?
Correct. Your pick.
Let's go to Game On for whatever's next.
Okay, Game On for 600. This band had 2 video games released in the 80s, one based off their popular album, and the other one featuring creepy digitized versions of the band as playable characters. They weren't received with open arms. Steve.
Who was Journey?
Correct.
Let's let's go back to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame for
Okay.
whatever is next.
I believe 900. This is the only member of the Rolling Stones who has been inducted twice. Once as a Stones member, and once as a member of the Faces. Steve.
Who is Ron Wood?
Correct.
Let's stick with the Hall of Fame.
Hall of Fame for 1,200. This guitarist is the only 3-time inductee into the Hall, once as a sole artist and 2 times as a member of 2 supergroups. Steve.
Who's Eric Clapton?
Correct.
Yep.
It's getting more complicated when we're in the 10,000s.
Yeah.
Dylan has to do a lot more math. What would you like to pick?
Okay, let's go to whatever's next in Death Becomes then.
Okay, so that is 1,200. Vince Neil may have survived his reckless drunk driving escapade, but this Hanoi rock drummer was not so lucky. Neil only served 15 days for the death. Steve.
Who is Razzle? Who we just talked about.
I was literally thinking that as he was doing his hidden gem. I'm like, oh, crap, I had it. Okay, your pick still.
Let's clear that one out.
Okay, for 1,500. This drummer passed away in 2009 from an overdose of prescription medication. Mike Portnoy stepped up to temporarily fill in on drums until Avenged Sevenfold could find a new member. I'll even take a nickname, if you guys remember the nickname. Nobody? It was Jimmy the Rev Sullivan. He also did really cool background vocals. Okay, steal your
I got to
pick.
see Portnoy play with Avenged Sevenfold.
Steal your pick.
All right, let's go with the newlywed Dylan thing here.
The newlywed
whatever's
Dylan
next.
thing. Okay, Dylan has watched this music documentary so many times that he could recite a good portion of the movie. We also covered this on the show. Okay, it is what is Some Kind of Monster.
Oh,
It's very much.
It's a great movie. I think it's fucking stock. Okay, still your pick, Dad.
let's do Bad Boys of Broadway for I don't know what 1,200.
1,200. Yep. Before putting out a Broadway cover album, this frontman appeared in Rock of Ages for an 11-week run as Dennis, the owner of the Bourbon Room. Double points if you can name one of the guitarists in the backing band on the Broadway run of Rock of Ages. Nobody?
I've seen it.
Okay, so the person that did Dennis was Dee Snider.
I thought it was Dee Snider.
And the guitarist that was in the backing band was Joel Hoekstra.
Oh, yes.
Which, that blew my mind. I'm like, oh, wow.
Too.
Okay, so still your pick.
Let's finish that one out.
Okay, for 1,500.
Dun, dun, dun.
I ran out of hard rock people who performed on Broadway, so named the lead singer of Green Day, who appeared as St. Jimmy in the musical based off their album, American Idiot.
It's some tree name.
Oh, yeah. Fucker. No, is that it?
Yeah, I knew this one would stump you. That's why I put it as the last one. Okay, who is Billy Joe Armstrong?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Billy Joe
Picture the guy and
Armstrong.
everything.
Went back to sleep in the 80s.
I was gonna
After
say
the
Billy
80s.
Bob.
Okay,
What do we? Let's do Game On. Whatever's next.
Game On. I think it's the final clue for Game On. Lita Ford, Lemmy, Rob Halford, Ozzy, and Jack Black all appear in this video game where a roadie gets sent to an alternate world dominated by metal. Oh, that's not the last one with that. There's like 3 more. Okay. Nobody?
I know it, but I'm not exactly sure if it's called what I think it is.
It's what is Brutal Legend?
Oh well, I wasn't close then.
Brutal Legend.
I should
Okay.
be glad I kept my mouth shut. Give me Pot on the Hell by the Numbers, whatever the next thing is.
Okay. I believe it's 900, right?
No,
I think it's the very last
It's either
one, I
12 or
think.
the last one.
Let me check 12. Yeah, it's the last one. Jesus, what was I doing? Okay, 1,500. The number of times Steve has said "Shut up, Dylan."
Jesus.
1,247,506.
Just today?
Oh, man.
Nobody.
It's fucking way too
Did
many.
you actually count
Too
them?
many to count.
Okay, nobody wants to buzz in.
No.
The answer is too many times.
Wrong. What is not enough? Shut up, Dylan.
Those are done. Okay. Okay, so I think we have
What do
two
we got?
categories left in Game On. Some in Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and I believe one in the Newlywed Game.
Let's do one more. Let's do another Newlywed.
Newlywed, okay. So I believe it's 15, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
Okay. Name a hidden gem of Dylan's from before November. Steve.
What is Ice Nine Kills?
I believe that was during November, so I'm going to say no.
That was
Well, you don't know for sure.
No, we just talked about that, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, we talked about it, but I thought it was before November. It was like November, because that came out like October 31st or like closer to around there.
All right.
Okay.
I guess.
Nobody's going to get it, so I'm not even going to dignify that with an answer because I didn't write any down.
Well, then how can I be marked wrong then?
Because I know what I had in November.
Damn it.
Okay, so you got Potter Than Hell by the... No, you don't. You
No.
have the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame or Game On.
Give me Game On.
Okay, I think 900 was the next one. Iron Maiden prepared themselves for the 21st century with Virtual 11. However, they also put out this video game, a first-person shooter where you could play as the band's mascot. Steve.
What is Ed Hunter?
Correct.
Finish that out.
Okay, for 1200.
Oh.
Many musicians have had the honor of being in Guitar Hero, but only these 3 bands had games solely dedicated to them. Steve.
Who's Van Halen?
You have to name all 3.
Oh, who's Van Halen, Aerosmith, and Metallica?
Correct.
Whoa.
Wow.
Game On for...
That's already done.
Oh, that's done?
Yeah.
What we got left?
The last one, the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, Hall of Fame. I
Hall of
believe is
Fame
the,
for...
the last one.
Last
right?
one.
Okay. So you're just going to have to listen to this one
Okay.
because they didn't change it. Dave Grohl and Taylor Hawkins of the Foo Fighters inducted 2 bands into the Hall of Fame, Rush and This Royal Group. BB.
Who is Queen?
Correct.
Wow.
Yeah. So BB.
I figured for a last one he'd have to name both. Did we clear the board?
Yep.
All right.
Okay, so going into the final Jeopardy category, the topic,
Wait, don't
Kiss lists.
tell us, but you got to tell us how much money we have.
Yeah, I know, but I'm giving you the topic,
Okay.
and then I'm going to tell you how much money you have. Okay, so BB, you have 10,500. BC, you have 5,600. And Steve, you have 12,200. And Ed, you've already won.
Always a winner.
Okay, so mark your wagers down. Write your wagers down on the sheets of paper. Do the folding thing. And so you'll do it on the inside. Once everybody's wager is down, make sure you write legibly. Steve, right? If you're doing a 1, do like the line and then the line.
I got it.
Okay, so everybody has their wager down? Everybody's good?
Yep.
Okay. Remember to answer in the form of a question. Here is the question, or the answer. When Rolling Stone released their top 500 greatest albums list, only 2 Kiss albums made the list. Name one of the 2 albums. I'm not going to sing the whole time. Okay, everybody have something written down? Pencils down? Okay, we'll start off with our point leader, Steve, who wrote down,
What is Destroyer?
what is Destroyer? That is correct. Okay, so how much did you wager?
5,000.
5,000, okay. So that brings you up to 12,700. Okay.
No, it doesn't.
17.
17.
17.
17-2.
Now 17.2. God. Okay, 17,200. Okay. BB, what was your?
I
what did you
went
put
with
down?
their debut album.
That is incorrect.
Oh!
What did you wager?
$10,000.
Okay,
Alex.
down to $500 for BB. And BC, what did you put down?
I panicked at this minute, put rock and roll over.
That is incorrect as well. What is your wager?
Oh,
The whole thing. So
It's got to be alive too, correct?
it is. It
Or
is
Live 1.
It is the first Alive.
Alive
So
Destroyer.
Live 1.
Kiss Alive ranked at 159. Destroyer ranked at 489. So it looks like,
Which is fucking ridiculous. That's why Rolling Stone sucks ass.
don't call it a comeback, but Steve Wright has won
Darn it! Don't call it a comeback.
the second Potter Than Hell Jeopardy.
All right.
Okay, guys, a lot of tough categories. What were your thoughts?
This is once again. It's another great episode, Dylan. The way your brain works blows my mind. This thing is amazing how you put this all together in these questions. I know you have a ball doing it, and we have a ball playing it. And kudos to you because this is all you.
Thank you.
Yeah, cheers to Dylan, man. That was really sweet. The amount of work that needs to go into something like that. Great job.
Again, a great time. I like doing this.
I thought it was great. My hats off to Dylan. Great job. He does. He puts a lot of work into it, and I like the fact that like we really didn't have to like do a lot of research and stuff like that. And just the categories are cool, and I believe he's got stuff for another show. And I like now that there was a triple Jeopardy too, because I mean that gets crazy once you get. Because you're afraid to answer some of them because the amounts of money are so high. You'd like take a big hit if you get one wrong, and I thought it was just great.
I need to make the clues a little less obtuse, I guess, in some of them. I was thinking, oh God, they're gonna know this right away if I put this in, but that didn't happen.
Well, we did start early today.
Yeah,
and there was no alcohol involved.
Yeah, I want to give you guys the benefit of the doubt on that. These are really fun to put together. Obviously, there were some mistakes made because I've been working on this for a couple months, so I thought I'd done certain things that I didn't do, and stuff like that. But I had a lot of fun putting it together, coming up with the categories. I really loved the rock and roll before and after. That was probably the most fun to think up.
They were fun to answer.
Yeah. It's like a little brain teaser for you. But yeah, that's Jeopardy, and I'm sticking to it.
All right, very good. Let's do just one more around the table. We'll say goodbyes if anybody's got any thing to plug. I know Ed's going to give us a thing here. And also, we are going to have a Click T-shirt giveaway. We are going to post it on our Facebook page of what to do. It's going to have to do with this episode. So you can win a... which one are we doing, Ed? We're doing the
we're going to do the Demon Skull T-shirt, which is most popular at Click T Shop. And if you, we'll give you the details a little bit, but all you'll have to do is go to Click T Shop to enter your name, and you'll be submitted to the drawing here to win this T-shirt.
All right. We will post that, and BC.
Good. Another fun episode, and looking forward to 2019 and what brings us surprises and guests in our way.
Yeah, I really love doing these episodes. It makes me feel good that I'm able to put something together that everybody enjoys. That really means a lot. But if you guys want to play along at home, I'm going to post the whole thing in the show notes, and I'll post it on Facebook as well, so you can see the slides. I will fix the 2 mistakes that I've made, but otherwise, you guys could play it at your home as well. Some of them are a little niche, some of the categories, but if you're big fans of Hotter Than Hell, feel free to use the Jeopardy.
And some of them are not in format.
Yeah. I was surprised you got the traveling Wilburys.
Thanks, guys, for having me in. I got to come into Carbondale and see the Potter and Hell crew face to face for the first time, and I really appreciate having me in and seeing the magic here that happens. Next time, beer.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
My T-shirt shop is called Click T Shop with a K. It's KLICK, tshop.com. You can learn about all the T-shirts that I designed there. We'll be doing that giveaway. I'm going to try to do it on a monthly basis with the guys here from Potter and Hell, and we're going to keep everybody interested, and we'll have some really great giveaways for you guys. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, what a great way to start the new year off. This is definitely turning into to be my favorite episodes. I love when we do this Jeopardy, and it's just fun, and it's a great time, and like I said before, Dylan does a great job with it, so I can't wait for the next one.
All right, I want to thank everybody out there for tuning in throughout the year. We have a ton of cool shows coming up. I actually just handed a list to all the guys here of stuff to kind of give them a jump start on stuff topics we're gonna be doing coming up in this year. And there's a lot of cool stuff that we got going on, and we appreciate you guys and everybody out there. Just do us a favor. Check on your friends. Make sure everything's okay with everybody out there. If you see someone is, not being themselves, give them a call. Check on everybody. Take care of your friends. Take care of your family. And we look forward to having a great new year with you guys. 2019 is going to kick ass. 2018 was an awesome year. A lot of great music out there. A lot of great concerts coming up. Thank you for tuning in. We will see you next time, and there will be a next time.